Donkey of the day for Tuesday, April 20th, 4/20. Killer Mike's born day goes to Lakeisha Golden. Now, according to her GoFundMe, it says she's from Nashville, Tennessee. Who is Lakeisha Golden? Well, believe it or not, even though she's the one getting Donkey of the day today, a lot of you have something in common with Lakeisha Golden. See, you knew you was lying when you filled out the application, okay? As of April 15th, 2021, there's over $189 billion in questionable PPP loans.
What's up, everybody? How are you doing? This is Micah Dobbins, host of the Micah Dobbins Show. And tonight I have a very special guest. You may have heard about her story on an episode of The Breakfast Club, and I wanted to give her opportunity to set the record straight right now for the listening audience. So with no further ado, we're going to bring to you Keisha Golden. So, hey, Keisha, how are you doing today?
I am fine.
All right. That's awesome. So if you can, could you just tell the audience a little bit about you? We heard your story, obviously, earlier today, but we really wanted to get your insight just of who Keisha Golden is as a person and as a mother.
Okay, well, I'm Keisha Golden. Hey, y'all, and I'm 33. I'm a mother of three kids. I'm a single mother of three kids, and I'm just really just a down to earth person. Like everybody know me. Everybody from my hood, from the everywhere I have been, people know me, and I'm just me. Like I'm just me. That's all I can say. I'm just me.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, we had heard that you were a mother of three, and that you've been raising your children by yourself. Could you share how that journey has been for you?
Where as a mother as a single mother for three, everybody know, everybody that got kids, they know it get hard. But I'm the type of mother that I want my kids to have what I didn't have growing up. Like I'm gonna make sure they have what they need, but I'm also try to give them what they want. Like it's not easy raising a three kids on your own, but I'm gonna make it do what it do. Like it's been hard, but I got this. I got this.
All right. No, I totally understand. I empathize with that. Our hats go all to all of the single mothers that have to, do what they can do. And I agree with you that it is hard and difficult. And I could just imagine, what your story's been like, what you've been going through. So hopefully we can hear a little bit of it tonight and help the listening audience to understand who Keisha is as a person. So I wanted to bring out now, we had heard the interview, well, not so much as an interview, but I guess like an episode of The Breakfast Club. And when they tried to discuss your situation, I didn't feel that it really helped any. They tried to accuse you of taking 20,000 for like a Twitter business. And they tried to say a lot of other things that they may not or may not have been true. So we wanted to give you an opportunity to set the record straight. Was the loan for a Twitter business, or was there some other business that you had and it was just a misconception that they had made up?
It was definitely a misconception that they had. I feel like the Breakfast Club, they're full of,
All right.
they don't know what they're talking about. I definitely have a business of my own, legit business of my own, but the Breakfast Club, I feel like they just take it and they just run with it, which talk never hurt nobody, so it doesn't matter. And I've never been the type of person that cared what nobody say, but the Breakfast Club, I don't know what to say about those people, but they took it and they ran with it. I don't know what they didn't even go by what they heard or what they seen. They just went by what they wanted to say. Um, I can't just say too much. I
Right.
can't say too much because I got a lot of eyes on me. I got a lot of people watching me right now. But the Breakfast Club definitely don't know what they're talking about. Like you got to know the inside. You got to know the real story behind all of this.
Right.
So yeah,
No, that makes sense. And I
the
understand
Breakfast Club, yeah, they
it.
don't know. They don't really know what's going on.
Yeah. No, I get it. Cause like when I first was told about it, and I was just like, okay, here we go. What is this? And I was like, well, hold on, y'all. This is a situation where I feel like just we as black people, a lot of times we don't get to uplift or try to see what's really going on or to help somebody. And I felt like it was a cheap shot. I know that Charlemagne has done them when it comes to like celebrities. He's done them when it comes to news hosts, Tommy Loren, all these other people he's made fun of. And I felt like, yo, bro, like this one wasn't really cool because we don't really know the situation. And until you really hear the person, and I'm of the type where, you know, I got family, you know what I mean? So sometimes it may be your cousin or your auntie or your uncle, you know what I mean, that they try to take shots at. So I wanted to address it and give you a chance to set the record straight. And I'm glad that you're able.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's basically what he get paid for. So it was nothing like say what's going on. Like it's a whole story behind this. I can't literally just say what I want to say. I can't speak up out how I want to, but it's definitely not what they tried to make it seem. The Breakfast Club is definitely for
All
know
right.
that.
All right. All right. Now, how did you first hear about the PPP loans? Because I've been hearing stories of people going to business owners such as yourself, and you know they'll say, "Hey, we'll handle your paperwork, we'll do this, but we're gonna take if you pay me this, or if you give me 3 to 5% of the loan." Not with getting anybody in trouble or anything, but do you believe you may have been a victim possibly of that type of fraud? Because if so, they need to be held liable for duping business owners, and I've heard of this happening.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that I was because the PPP loan has been like the talk. It's been the talk all over social media. It's been the talk all around town. Like it's a trending. So I wouldn't say that I'm a victim of fraud. I wouldn't even say that. But like I've heard, I've looked it up. I've heard about it from numerous people. Like I've just heard about it. And I just heard that it was free money and like get you some money, get in where you fit in. So I just wouldn't say that like somebody just came up and told me, hey, you can get 20K free money, PPP. I did a little research on it. I didn't do too much research, but I looked around and I seen, I read bits and pieces of it and I seen it was 20K or up. You can get you some money. So, I mean, that's just what it was.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I understand that, and I'm glad you brought that out because I work in a couple of different industries, and one of them is driving and trucking. And I remember I was talking with a guy, and he basically called me out the blue and was like, "Hey, I got a lady here. She's saying if you give her, I think it was I forget if it was 1,500 or 3,500, and the guy's like, if you give her this money, she's gonna get you $50,000. And I'm like, bro, nah, I don't know her. You know what I mean? Yo, just meet me at this location right now. And I'm like, I'm not giving her my information for my business. So I'm glad that that wasn't the case because I know that if that was legally, you should have something that you could fight with there. Now, let me ask you, what was your first reaction, I guess, when you got a letter from the IRS? Did they at least try to offer you different ways to rectify or correct the situation? Or what was your initial reaction and what did they say, basically?
All I could say on that question is I was shocked. I was really shocked because I know I'm not the only person that has done the PPP loan. Like it's they have done it. It's people with business. It's people that don't have a business. It's people that's just basically just applying for it and getting the money. So it's just not too much that I can say on it. But I was shocked.
No, I understand. I understand. I got a saying that I tell people, and I say this to just about everybody, especially when they do businesses. I be like, yo, don't mess with the IRS. And they're like, what you mean? I'm like, no, seriously, bro. Like when you see like, what was it? I believe it was Wesley Snipes, Lauren Hill, Ronald Isley. Like they come down, on the people, like for real. And I always try to warn people about dealing with them in any way. Hopefully through this video, people that are watching, you'll go and donate. She has a GoFundMe. We're going to make sure we have the links. She has other methods that we're going to discuss tonight to try to secure, funding to try to help out. Because as a single mother of three, nobody, wants to see you separated from your children. Our heart really goes out. I was troubled by it. We do a series called Pay It Forward. And I wanted to kind of intertwine this show with the Pay It Forward crowd. Those who watch the Micah Dobbins Show know what I'm talking about. You guys were able to give for like Mark Lee and his family when his son needed a kidney and you were able to donate. There are those who watch for businesses. I want you guys to watch this show and really hear this mother's heart and to consider donating and helping because we want to help rectify the situation. I mean, we've all made a bad decision here or there. You know what I mean? We've all been there. I can name several
Exactly.
that I've done in my childhood. and by the grace of God, I'm still here. So I really do believe we're able to come together, as a village and try to help somebody.
Right.
Now, let
Right.
me ask you, have you already secured legal representation, or are you open to a lawyer if one is watching now and they will want to reach out to help you?
I'm not open to anyone. I think I got the situation quite handled.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't say I need anybody. I don't need any legal help or anything. I basically got the situation under control right now. I
Okay.
appreciate everybody that has been reaching out to me, that's been donating, that's been looking out for me and everything like that. But right now, I think I got it under control right now. I appreciate everybody and everybody that's helping me in this situation. I appreciate it very much because I don't usually come to the public for help. I have never came to the public for help, but
Right.
in certain situations, you just got to do what you got to do. So I appreciate everybody, but as far as the situation, I think I got it. I got it toned down and I got it under control right now.
No, no, okay. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. And if there are any other things that we can do to help people, make sure you reach out, try to get with her so that if it's donating or even after it's all said and done, if you want to help with your business, is there a particular area that you could share? I know because you can't share a lot because of everything still being fresh and new. But as far as your business, would you like to possibly, free advertising while you're on? We could start discussing the business maybe and see if we can get you some more clientele.
Well, right now I have a LLC, the Golden Closet LLC. I sell women clothes, women apparel, everything. Like it's a hot girl summer. I got everything that women need for their hot girl summer, and it's the Golden Closet LLC. So right now I'm still in process of getting everything together, but I have a website up and running, so they can visit my website, the Golden Closet. And I'm basically just getting everything together. But if you want to send a donation, you can send it to my Cash App, Keisha, Keisha Cash 88. You can send it to my Cash App. My GoFundMe is on hold right now for some strange reason. I'm not sure why, but yeah. I don't want to give my address out. This is too much right now. But if you want to reach out to me, you can always email me or go find me a message or however you want to do it. I'm not easy. I'm not hard to find.
All
I'm
right.
right here. I'm right here in Nashville, Tennessee. So anything, if you want to reach me, you want to email me, I respond to all emails. I'm thankful for everybody. Um, I'm right here. Lakeisha Golden. You can look me up on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. However you want to reach me, I'm right here.
All right, no, no, no. I appreciate that, and just being accessible for the people. Now, let me ask you. I know you're doing your business right now, and things are going on, and all of this are behind you. What other aspirations or goals do you have? Like, would you consider, possibly doing some other things, maybe community activist, or just some things? Are you already doing those things? Because we want to get to know you as a person while we're on tonight.
Well, actually, I have a lot of stuff going on right now.
All
It's
right.
not in full effect, but I have a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm a cosmetologist. I do hair. I work at a salon, Music City Salon. I work at a salon. I got the boutique going, and I just got a lot of stuff that I'm trying to get going right now. I've been through so much, and I just feel like that I can be a blessing to somebody else. Like I can teach people things that they need to know. Like I have been through so much, and I have a lot going on. I've been through so much. I can tell you what to do and what not to do. Like I've made mistakes, but I can help people along the way not to do what I have done. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff in store. This is just only the beginning. Like what they seeing now going on, that is really not like that's not it. Like I got a lot of legit stuff going on, and it's more to come.
All right. Oh yeah, and I can't wait to see a comeback story, and then especially if you get to blow up business wise, guys. Make sure you support I would love for you to be able to actually get on a major platform, be able to tell them that, yeah, I was the one that they were talking that noise about, but we turned this thing around. We worked it out, and just remaining
Yeah.
positive and being that Rocky story. I've always loved the position of the underdog. A lot of people want to be the champion and wear the belt and run out there. I always like to be the one that was underestimated and have to climb my way up because it makes for a better story. So I'm
Right.
praying that you get everything, worked out with this situation that's behind you. I even want to, have you on with a follow up when you get everything taken off with the businesses and you're like, yo, I'm making this, I'm doing that. My sons, my daughter, my kids are doing this. I myself have 6, so I know that there's a lot of sacrifice as a parent you have to make with children, and having 6. And then I'm talking about myself now, having 6, and then starting a business is a tremendous undertaking. There's a lot of pressure there because you're trying to keep them happy. You might be going to games, might be going to rallies, might be having to go to PTA meetings and still work and do everything. So my hat's off to you for being strong, even for them in the midst of all this. And we definitely want to see a positive outcome. You got to make sure you keep us updated, and we want to try to promote the story and get the word out as far as we can so that we can combat some of the negative.
I will definitely keep y'all updated. Like it's so much negative, but like I have always been a person that never cared about negativity. Like it has never bothered me. Like I don't care what negativity comes along my way. I'ma still do what I gotta do for my 3 children and me. I'm gonna make sure that I'm there to give them what they didn't have, what I didn't have growing up, and I'm gonna make sure that they have everything they want and need. Like it's just so much to the story. Like I wish I could break it all down and tell y'all, but it's just so much to the story. Like people are on the outside looking in, but they will never understand. They will
Right.
never understand.
Well, I tell you what, you can always make it a book. And that way, when it's all said and done over, you can write you a book, but like, y'all finna pay me for this story.
That's definitely the next step.
All right. Well, Keisha, we definitely appreciate you for taking your time to even be with us today and for doing this interview and just to be able to tell your side of the story. And guys, the moral that we're taking from this obviously is that, like I said, everybody, may make a mistake. There are things that we do, but we're able to turn the ship around and we shouldn't always run with the negative. I have a saying that I tell people, don't just tell me the building's on fire. Show me the exit, bring me some water so we can put out the flames. So I believe we should try to come with a
Amen.
solution versus always pointing out the problem. But I appreciate you for being
Exactly.
on. Any shout outs or anything you want to say?
I just want to say to everybody out there that's concerned about the PPP loan and that's just heard all type of different stories and want to know what's really going on, I'm gonna say this, and when I say this, I mean this.
So yeah,
Yeah, I just want to say to the people, like I've had so many people reaching out to me about the PPP loan, about the feds, about it's been going crazy lately. So I just want to say, like, if you have a legit business and you feel that you're in the need to get the PPP loan, apply for it. If they give it to you, get it. If you on some bullshit and you just don't do it. Just don't do it. But if you're in need and you got a business and your business is going down due to the pandemic, get the PPP loan. It's out there and it's available. It's available for anybody. Um, if you gonna do it and you ain't got no business, just be ready to suffer the consequences that comes behind it. But if you got it and you need it, get it.
all right.
Get it.
All right.
Like I've had so many people reaching out to me, they asking, they emailing me, they snapping me, they Instagramming me, they want to know, they done apply for the loan. They want to withdraw their application because they done got scared because my story done went viral. Like it's crazy right now. But if you got a business and your business is going under due to the pandemic, get your money. These people are out to help you. If you ain't got a business and you still need the money, get it anyways because only you got to deal with the consequences. No matter the negativity, what they say, you can be on the radio, you can be on the whatever, you can be on the Breakfast Club, they can bash you, whatever. Do what you got to do.
All right. You covered everything. You let them know that, hey, look, if you're not about your business, don't even rock with it. But if you are, you know what I mean, take advantage. Don't be scared. So no, I could appreciate that.
Right. If you got your business going on, or if you don't, if you feel like you want to get these folks money, do what you got to do. Only you got to deal with the consequences at the end of the day. And I only reach out to the public because I never go to the public for help. I have never went to the public for help. Everybody that knows me, they knows me.
Right.
I have never went to the public for help. This is just something because I got 3 kids at home. I don't want to be away from my kids. If I'm away from my kids, I don't know if they being treated right. I don't know if how they feeling. They love their mama. They want to be around me, and I want to be around them each and every day. Like that's just our bond. So if you do it legit or illegal, just know what you're doing. Just know what you're doing, and just be prepared for the consequences. Like it's so much behind me. Don't think just because the government say 20K, 40K, however much they want to give you, just don't be fooled by it. Just know that whether it's illegal or whatever the case may be, just know that it's always consequences behind whatever you do.
Okay, no problem. We appreciate you for coming on. Is there anybody want to give a shout out to or anything? Because we didn't get to go through the shout outs or any people that you want to just speak to.
I mean, I'm just gonna give a shout out to everybody that stood by me, everybody that's made donations. Like nobody is being forced to make donations. I put up what I need donations for. Everybody that gave donations to me, I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Everybody that had all the negative comments, I appreciate it. Thank you so very much too. Life goes on, and I'm gonna keep on pushing.
All right, all right. Well, I appreciate it. And everybody, that was Keisha Golden just coming in to talk to us about the current situation. And we're looking for a follow-up so that we can show you her triumph when she overcomes this minor obstacle. All right.
And I will definitely keep everybody updated on what's going on with me. If I'm in the feds or if I'm at home, I will keep y'all updated. Y'all be safe out here. Know what you're doing. Don't fall for the traps. Do what you got to do to survive.
All right, all right.